Yo, so what's going on, Battlefielders? My name is Pone, and we've got you guys a long gameplay because your ex-boyfriend told me you liked it long. So yeah, I'm talking about you, specifically you. And I have another topic to talk about. I know a lot of you guys may not watch my Call of Duty videos, but yesterday I put up a Call of Duty video talking about this giant breast cancer awareness charity live stream we're doing with Nova Gaming, where we're going to be, accepting donations, doing something big for the cause, and something came up in the comment section where a lot of people were like, oh, Pone, I thought this video was going to be, towards Pornhub. And I'm like, Pornhub? And I started thinking, I'm like, what would Pornhub have to do with breast cancer? And then I start to think that Pornhub kind of makes its money off of breasts. So then I start to think about breasts. And then later on, roughly 30 seconds, I started to think a little bit more and started doing a little bit more research into the topic. And I started finding out that Pornhub itself, you can go to their actual site, their actual location, and see that they have a little pink ribbon up in the top left corner with Hub and Pornhub written in pink in preparation of raising money for awareness and research for breast cancer activity. So, I, for one, had no clue about this. You guys think I'm just some actual, crazy pervert that just obviously knows that Pornhub has got stuff about breast cancer all over it. I didn't. You guys notified me, in all honest intentions, you guys notified me, and I decided to do a little research on it. So here we are. It turns out what was going to happen is they were going to take 1 cent out of every 30 views they got and put it towards breast cancer awareness and research. Now, I, for one, thought that was a great idea, but there have been a lot of people, including the organization that they tried to donate to, which was the Susan G. Komen Foundation. And there's a little bit of hostility, a little bit of drama going on right now. So I want to talk about this a little bit, because even me and my wife talked about this a little bit last night, and she's not one for random, goofy, perverted things that I say. I know you guys are like, oh, I don't do that too often in real life, and when I do, I get the look, and sometimes I do it specifically to see that look, because I like seeing me getting in trouble. But I'm just a freaking rebel, guys. Anyways, so I talked to her. I'm like, so, Pornhub? Yeah, that site you've caught me on 80 times. That site, I'm just kidding, guys. That site is donating or trying to donate to the Komen Foundation for breast cancer research, and they're doing it off a penny off of every 30 views on its breast related videos. I mean, apparently anal or Asian doesn't count. You've got to be looking for the big tits and small tits. So if you guys want to do your part, go find some. And they released a tweet too. What they said, or actually it was a press release. It said, it doesn't matter if you're into itty bitty titties, the perfect handful, jumbo fun bags, or low swinging flapjacks. What matters most is your kind and selfless gesture will go a long way towards helping our sisters to find a cure. Simply visit the landing page of Pornhub's site, blah blah blah, and follow the prompts, and head to the categories tab on Pornhub's location, and find small tits or big tits videos, then sit back and let the good times bounce. Oh yeah. That's right. So, I was like, that's cool, really, but a lot of people look at this. I mean, in society, in communities, moms, family, grandmas, everybody think that porn is a disgusting thing. I'm like, God, it's healthy. It's a business. It's just booming. It's incredible. And I think it's really, really good. They probably make hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars a month from showing their advertisements and stuff like that on Pornhub. And the fact that they're willing to donate a portion of their revenue gained to breast cancer is awesome. I think that's a cool gesture. Now, let's think about this a little bit. What you think is right and wrong? Because for one, I don't think it's wrong. I mean, breasts are a big part of their job, so why not would it be in their best interest to try to seem like they care about boobs? Everybody cares about boobs and about lives and families and stuff like this, and they wanted to do something to help. Now, I know that a lot of people look down and frown upon pornography or even having their name on their thing. I mean, from a business, perspective, what would, the Komen Foundation would have said that, yes, we have accepted, money from Pornhub. Doing that would be a bad thing in business, but at the same time, I mean, who's to judge and say pornography's bad or what they do is bad? A lot of people act like, oh, they're exploiting women. No, never ever have you watched a porno and she looked like she did not want to be there. Never once did she get fucked and walk away without a check in her hand. I have never ever. Have you ever seen a porn star without a smile on her face? I haven't. My God, it's the cheeriest fucking people I've ever met in my life. And think about that a little bit. So, people that are like, oh, they're exploiting women for the wrong ways. Bullshit. Bullshit. It's absolutely crazy. They're getting paid. They're using something that they have at their disposal to do it. Man, if I had the body for it, and I was single, and, I was wanting, to get laid and make money, why the hell not? You know what I mean? I don't have anything against women that strip or, you know, do things sexually for money. If they want to do it, it's their own body. They're allowed to do what the hell they want as long as no laws are being broken. And definitely through pornography, there are no laws being broken. So I don't know why everybody's guilty about this, because I don't care who you are, whether or not you're the president of the fucking United States or some 13-year-old in school. You have seen pornography at one point or another. Everybody has been guilty of looking at it, whether or not it's for teaching purposes, curiosity, or just to get off. Everybody has watched porn at one point or another, and I don't understand why people look down on it like, oh my god, the sexual act, oh, tisk, sin. No. It's something natural. A lot of people do it. I mean, how is that any different than, take for example, we've got commentators out there like Xbox Ahoy, Frankie, Boo, all these guys that have natural gifted voices, and they're using their gifts to gain subscribers. Would those guys have had the same amount of subscribers that if they had your standard American typical voice? No. Those accents really help them gain attention and make them more entertaining to listen to. I'm not saying they don't have great commentary, period, or great topics or great flow, but I'm saying that advantage is something that they use. They take something that they have that makes them appealing, and that's what they use, and they take and make money off of that. How's doing something with an incredible voice or incredible athletic ability that you have had or something like that any different than, you know, making porn? So when people look down on pornography and say it's a bad thing, I think they need to go rent a porn right now. They don't understand. I mean, porn is one thing. I don't think it's a dirty, wrong thing, and I don't think, you know, I think the Komen Foundation was a little uptight about denying this. They did deny the funds from, and Pornhub is on track to make $25,000 this month. $25,000 donating to research and help saving lives. And because just simply it was a porno, they decided to not to. I don't agree in that at all, guys. I think that is completely wrong. I think that if somebody is trying to donate money to a good cause, then you should take the money where it is. You're acting like you accepting donations from politicians and stuff like this, like they don't do some dirty behind-the-scenes kinky shit with the secretaries, or like they don't do some under-the-counter, you know, weapon sales to terrorist factions, you know. Everybody tries to act like, you know, something's crazy, but at least porn stars and people, they actually have that out there in the open. They're not hiding anything. And people act like the donations where they get it from is something special. People need to get over that kind of shit. It's just absolutely just, oh, I'm irritable. Oh, it's like a cactus up my bum hole. But what I really want to talk about is, you know, take this for example. Say now, and numbers shouldn't be a faction, but just use this as, you know, some extreme. Say there's some natural, you know, crazy drug peddling guy, you know, he's just some crazy kingpin, and he tries to, out of nowhere, donate $5 million to cancer, you know, awareness or research. Would you care how he got the money at that point? I mean, it's obviously what he's done to get the money is bad, but would you care at the time? I mean, I'm not going to say this guy's a good guy. I'm not siding with him. But if he's willing to donate $5 million to help save lives, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to let him donate $5 million to save lives. How he got the money may not be credible, may not be right, but at that point, when it comes down to saving lives and the intention is good, go for it. I mean, I don't see the harm. I can understand why Komen wouldn't want them on their thing, but again, they're trying to offer them up $25,000 to save lives and to help build research and help make families, you know, it's just so much they were trying to do. And it could have been a tactic for, you know, attention or anything like that, but either way, still, the money's going to be going to what we needed to go to. And with that kind of a large donation, why would you turn it down? Huh? It's not like you guys are in partners and, you know, you need to put Pornhub all over your websites and stuff saying, oh, look what I did. They're saving the boobies, saving the tatas. That's not necessarily what it is. So I wanted to ask you guys, as viewers, as, you know, people throughout the world, the community, what do you guys think about this kind of thing? Because I, for one, thought it was completely stupid for them to turn it down. Now, it turns out, you know, that there was some conflict and Komen didn't want anything to do with it, and then all of a sudden Pornhub pulled out. I see what you did there, phone. And then now they're looking for a different organization or organizations to send their donations to. And I just think it was crazy. I mean, they're trying to make a difference out of it. And I, for one, between some of the issues that Komen has been dealing with lately, I was warned to, with the charity event that we're going to be doing with the live stream, not to donate to them. I was hearing all these random things, like the CEO makes like $500,000 a month or a year or something. And I'm like, for a donation organization, for the CEO to be, you know, a millionaire, it's kind of crazy. They need to be donating more money. I was told that a significantly small amount of money that was donated was actually sent off to doing research and stuff like that. So I'm still in the work of trying to find a really nice organization to donate this money to when it's all said and done. And it's crazy how things have changed. It's absolutely crazy. And I hope you guys can leave your own opinions down below, because if ever there was a comment I want you guys to tell me about, go for it. My wife was on the fence. She understood the value of seeing the money being used for something good, despite where the resources and location was coming from. But again, it's not something horrible. This is, this is something simple. They're trying to give back money and help. I mean, somebody's giving you damn money. Who says no to money? But it's just me, man. So, I mean, let me know what you guys think. Do you think there was, repercussions, negative impacts if they would have done so? Do you think they just didn't want their name on it? But what? Because that could have really been a big difference to a lot of people. $25,000 is nothing to look down on. So some people may think it's degrading or disrespectful for a porn site that, makes money off of what they call exploiting women or using women's goodies to get viewers. The fact that they're trying to give back is wrong, in their opinion. They think it's disrespectful for somebody to use women in that fashion and then try to act like they are trying to do something good. And that's just where I stand on the subject. I think it's absolutely insane. They should have accepted the money and did what's right, and tried to make a difference. For one, I think they started caring about their image over what's really what the prime center and situation is saving lives and helping research in that department. So that's my thought on the subject. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the gameplay. It was a crappy loadout. I was using the PP19 with the ACOG flashlight and suppressor. Horrible loadout, but I actually did pretty good with it. So again, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you check out that other video yesterday to find out the date when we're doing this giant 6-hour live stream with Halo, Medal of Honor, Call of Duty, and Battlefield. There's going to be guests on there like Mongol, Anderzel. We're going to have a big thing set up for donations, prizes, giveaways, and stuff. So if you've not checked that video out, I'll leave it down in the description below, guys. Peace out. Get it.